Mad Dog's the ref here to remind you that as the fairest ref, bribe me first. If you don't bribe me, I'll beat you myself.
Brothers and lady brothers, we demand that you stop spending your life savings on that e-girl and put your eyes on this next level madness. Tonight, we invite you to the Squared Circle, the most electrifying event in esports entertainment. That's right! Welcome to the most unprofessional professional wrestling league of all time!
You thought the fort was bad? I've brought more of them.
I am the artist of your downfall. And you're about to find yourself pinned in the corner. Diamonds in the ring instead of Benjamins in the back.
I'm gonna come and clean.
You're gone.
About to be washed in a beautiful sea of preposterous testosterone. Preposterone! That's right! Prepare for the most toxic masculinity you will ever encounter outside of a high school locker room on this side of the Mississippi!
I play the rules so the crew looks clean. I'm the king of the cash and the cartels.
I'm here to fight and win by making you lose whatever ticket you have left.
Nobody gets like pals. Let's do this.
Someone asked me once if 76 was a high number. Well, folks, I want you to look to your left. I want you to look to your right. Only 1 out of 10 of you is going to make it through this alive. Because tonight on WBPL 76, we're giving you 76 gigatons of pure, unmitigated, unsolicited, unasked for, uncut, big dick energy. That's right. It's WBPLW!
Very well.
Hello,
I will not go
everybody. This is God Almighty, you maniacs. This is Halzakar of the Black Pants Legion. Welcome to Weekends, and thank you all for being here in the middle of one of our subathons. We appreciate each and every one of you. You godforsaken maniacs, I don't know what your problem is. Geth throwing 5 subs at me. Pariah Wolfen throwing 10. Mo throwing 5. Hey, Mo, what's your problem, man?
It's part of that probation I'm on right now. I gotta be that's good behavior.
God. So, this evening, both Crow and Fuzzy are on assignment, so that means I have special guests with us here tonight. I am joined by the one and the only one of the Legionnaires taller than me. This is Mo.
Howdy, y'all.
And also, here in the booth, the master of the moonsault himself, former WBPLW Tag Team Champion. This is Aiden.
Hi-yo.
All right.
How you doing, everybody?
Thank you for the bits, Troa. Thank you for the bits, Cicero. Y'all throw stuff at me so fast, I can't keep up with it. So, I'm delegating. Mo, that's your job.
That's a dangerous thing to delegate, especially to Mo.
And Jimmy, Rev Jimmy, thank you for resubbing as well. All right, so damn it, Fez. God.
You will never be free of your nemesis, the hype train.
I superplexed the hype train, but in any event,
you can't keep a good hype train down.
I'm trying, man. Ravano, thank you for resubbing too. Deep sigh. Anyway, positive shares are turned on. They are 100 goob. And so that means that you ought to be able to do them in pretty short order. And now I'm getting a text message. I don't know why. For God's sake. Everybody wants a piece of me right now. There's Night Owl throwing a bit just to be a nuisance. So, and there's Temple resubbing. 41 months, Temple. Rock on. So, everybody, positive shares are turned on. I'm going to go through some of them here in a minute. Aiden is going to grab a libation so that he is able to go for a while by lubricating his throat. And positive share that I have to share. And there's Stryker.
And
no,
Sunshine.
there's Stryker with 10.
Oh my goodness.
And Sunshine
with 20.
With 20. What?
Yes.
Why? There are other people on this stream that should have the kind of sub recognition. You need to, I don't. Anyway, positive share that I have for this week. It has been a. And there's Opkier with 5 more. Thank you, Opkier. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It has been a fucking week, and it has been hitting me pretty hard. But positive share I've got. The wrestling promotion I'm working with, since they're having some technical issues with doing the video stuff, the owner came to me and said, since we're having these technical issues, I want to and we're not going to be able to do commentary and interviews and that sort of stuff for a little bit. He says, I want to have you instead be our quote unquote on screen authority figure, our commissioner. And so that means I needed to get a license that would let me be inside the rail to do stuff, but I'm gonna be the voice of authority, so that'll be a fun wrinkle. It'll have me back in the ring for the first time in 10 years. I had to go back and check. I've been hitting the head so much I forgot when I hung my boots up. That was about 10 years ago. And so, but it's good. I'm looking forward to it. Mo, did you have a positive share you wanted to do?
Well, I'm just reading through everyone else's right now. It looks like we have UNC Samurai with ladies and gentlemen, Concessions is proud to announce we've duplicated the famous Fort Worth purple corn dogs.
Oh God!
And let's see, as I've that better be tarot based. That better be tarot based. Oh.
Well, I mean, did you have one yourself, Mo?
I did not have the cricket dogs. No, I refuse. I'm anti-insect.
Then we really need to hook you up once again with Lady Red, because if she can make a room full of school children gleefully eat crickets and like it, I think she might be able to work her sorcery on you.
Maniacal. And there's Night Monarch with the bits. Thank you very much.
Maniacal. You don't know the half of it.
Aiden, did you have a positive share you wanted to do for the week?
I mean, the big one is both Lady Red and I have recovered from COVID enough that we're now COVID free. She actually got a full day's work in today, doing a couple different art bits for assorted commissions.
Okay.
And of course, the Beagles, they got to meet another Beagle at the park yesterday, and I've learned a new thing.
What's that?
I did not know that you could have a Beagle without the white tail tip. I thought that was like a universal thing for Beagles, right? Because that's how you're supposed to see them when they're running through the tall grass.
Right.
But no, they met a friend named Beetle, who is a chocolate tri, which means all dark browns and blacks for his coat, and he had like 3 little hairs of white on his tail, and that was it.
Adorable. That is adorable.
It was.
All right, I'm going to run through a handful of positive shares we've got here, and then at some point I'll pivot to starting the show proper. Right Reverend Jimmy, got a 4-day work week this week, then a weekend with my lover this Friday. It makes me want to say that SNL sketch, with my lover, but rock on, Jimmy. Happy for you. From Night Owl, early this morning I finally completed the compendium in every Persona game I own, and tonight I made some fried chicken that was not terrible. Rock on, Night Owl.
That is a terrifying accomplishment.
Yeah.
Not terrible fried chicken? I mean, that's ahead of most KFC locations now.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
No, they went way downhill. Verithragna. Pup was acting weird for a few days. Got her to the vet and determined she had a UTI, and even though it was rough getting her to take the first antibiotic, she's back to normal. Good stuff.
Oh, excellent.
I remember trying to get a bulldog to take one of those big horse pill antibiotics, which meant that a big red male bulldog had to find a way to hold his mouth open to get that pill down his throat. That was a hell of a trick. Because bulldogs have a hell of a bite force.
They do, and Verithragna was providing some play-by-play of his efforts and struggles because his pooch was not having it and was smart enough to take whatever he wrapped it in, eat the wrapping, and then leave the pill. It's like, ooh, you got a smart one there, man.
Yep. From Load 1. Had a steak dinner tonight, and I have mochi-covered ice cream for dessert. That's awesome, Load 1. And it's making me want to make a Letterkenny reference. From Mad Ducks, got to go on a hot date with my wife. We got hot pot, the pun is strong, and that's pretty great. And you are correct, Mad Ducks.
Oh, yeah.
From Fulgartech, survived another pumpkin festival at the factory that makes 80% of the world's pumpkin pie filling, and I didn't even need to eat any nasty pumpkin. Fulgartech, congratulations. Hopefully you get to eat good pumpkin. From Cookie Mama, it's been a hell of a week. Learned about a former coworker who passed away and a huge, not awesome changes at work. But on the plus side, Wookie got me flowers and new socks. I am okay. Wookie takes good care of you, Cookie, and we appreciate that. From IE Geth, what started as a dumb joke at work is gaining momentum. It looks like our fall team building activity is going to be a trip to our local Spirit Halloween. I'm not sure how this could go wrong.
As long as they let you bring the animatronics to work on Fridays for Casual Friday, I'm happy with that.
Dude, I'm just thinking.
Oh, boy.
I went to go visit the local one, and they had one of the animatronics that had the laser activation pointed right at the door where you come in.
No, I did. Oh, I found one that I have a Minotaur's head that will actually move as I talk. Brought this to a con I was at. Didn't know one of my friends has the fear of mascots.
Oh my god.
Oh, boy.
So as she's
Amazing.
yelling and screaming of, oh my god, help me, I'm the one, because EMT trained and everything else. Sarah, what's wrong? I'm a foot and a half away from her as I have a talking bull's head on my shoulders.
Awesome. Awesome.
I'm here to help. Makes it worse.
From Hazelwood. I've got one. I got my truck back. Saved a ton of money and then fixed a locked up brake caliper on it with cold water and a sledgehammer. That sounds satisfying, Hazelwood.
Yes.
From Psydoc. Squick might actually ask a question today. Psydoc, your hope is so positive and yet so naive. From
Springs
Grimos.
eternal.
From Grimos. Went to wish my brother a happy birthday today. Brought him 10 pounds of beef and meatage plus some goodies. Isopods increase the colony inside. Writing project inspired by that is nearing completion. And the accompanying Keshik is a mere 4 mechs from completion. Awesome, Grimos.
Oh my.
From Ninja Turtle, I got to smugly say, I told you so, at work to my boss, who took it in the good humor it was intended. I warned a product improvement was just making it more idiot-proof, and the universe would just make a better idiot. It took the universe about 30 minutes. Beautiful. And from Parallax, I have survived the weekend. I had my first round of hot pot, in which I did eat pumpkin. Kids had a good weekend. Got to see my nephews and some jerk that brought them. I made hummus. Loser. All right. Everybody, it is time for us to head to the ring, so hang on, because here we go. Hello, everybody. I'm Elskar, the Black Pants Legion, and it is time for WBPLW. I am joined in the booth by the one, the only, former tag team champion. This is Aiden Desir, Master of the Moonsault.
Oh, yeah, everybody. It is good to be back in the booth tonight. Thank you for having me.
And also here with us, the most piratey man in the Black Pants Legion. It is Mo.
All right, everyone, good to see you, and happy the militia let me out on good behavior.
All right. Tonight is the night during the first weekend of the WBPL 76 Subathon. We have the Subathon Supercard happening tonight. All titles are on the line. 1,000 Goop Challenge is happening. Scores will be settled. And so, everybody... oh, great. We got a note from Concession. Update. There are no hot peppers left, and now one of the refs is calling for wrestlers to bribe him with gallon jars of hot peppers so he can turn and sell them by the cup. I understand. Which reminds me.
And where exactly did all those hot peppers happen to go, I ask of this as yet anonymous rep?
That's a good question. But tonight, I'm going to take the opportunity. Yes, that opportunity right there, doggo. The opportunity to tell you next week for the wrap-up of the WBPL 76 Subathon. Here it comes. The WBPLW Supercard starting at 7 p.m. Eastern next week is going to feature the Mad Ducks Mayhem Trios Terrible Title Tournament. Will be happening next week. There are 12 teams of 3 each who will face off in the ring in no tag, no holds barred. First pinfall or submission takes the win. Single elimination tournament. We are going to see such teams as the heavyweights. The heavyweights. That is Wide Tom. That is Sir Hat, and that is Pharisees. We are going to see Carnival, The Mime, Lone Wolf, and Black Hammer. BPL Canada, Stuka, Will, and Canadian Commando. FTS, which is Cargonia plus Mooncake, stands for Fuck Security. Cosmic Suplex Love. Oh, God.
You can't keep them out.
Nope. Pandora Pirate Radio. Warlex, Squick, and... Oh, God. Squickbot is going to be in it. And Mascarados, which is Fezbear, Exemplus, and Stag Beetle. Team Doggo, the Desirs and Grimos. ATS, Ox Together Strong, Digiman, El Hijo, and Night Owl. Team Hoof, Goat, Storm Song, and Zenith. The production team, which is Crow, Fuzzy, and El Ganso. And finally, Team Sting Fans, which is myself, Parallax, and Zinthar. We're going to have that happening next week. Be here 2 hours early. We are going to have a hell of a night. And so...
Hey, Hals?
Yep.
Is it just me, or are we getting the stink eye from a ref from across the arena?
Probably, and it's going to be hilarious because he won't be able to count anybody out. He won't be able to count anybody out. Oh,
that explains so much. That explains so much.
All right, everybody, it is time for us to head to the ring for our first matchup. The following match is a singles match that is, yes, scheduled. Hang on, I got the mod pack fixed, which means I need to change the time.
That would be a good idea.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and fix that. Is scheduled for 20 minutes and 1 fall.
Probably literally in this case.
We're gonna find out. Loading.
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 Please stand by. Please stand by.
Beep boop.
Loading.
Loading.
Lizard.
Look. Oh, lizard. Okay.
Lizard. Lizard. Lizard.
Coming to the ring first, you know him for some reason, you love him. Here he is, the one, the only. This is One Fall.
There's something to be said about this man's persistence. He keeps coming back for more. A lesser man would have thrown in the towel by now.
Well, keeps coming back for that goob paycheck. I don't know what he spends it on, but...
Rehab and chiropractic, probably.
And his opponent...
Oh, boy.
We haven't seen him for
Silent
a
Menace
while.
himself.
Here he comes.
Are
The
his gloves
Silent
already
Menace.
pre-bloodied?
No, it's his finger wraps. Here he comes. Le Mime Terrible.
Are you certain about that? Because I don't know if he got up to shenanigans in the back.
Whacker is the ref for this match, and always assume the mime is up to shenanigans. There goes One Fall into the ropes, comes back, big boot to the face.
Nah. One fall, thinking he might get even, and another boot.
Nope, the mime runs him over, hits the far ropes, comes back, big splash.
No, don't you do this.
Oh
my God.
There is Le Mime Terrible with a... I don't know what he did to One Fall. That is 21 seconds, and he is just hammering.
That was supposed to be my gimmick. How dare you?
This super speed silent stalker. Oh my goodness.
Oh, he's muscling in on my turf now.
new
Okay,
record.
that's
New record.
that's gonna be a thing.
People didn't even have time to bet. The mime wins with a 51% match rating from the Wrestling Observer satellite.
I'm amazed it got that high. Good lord.
And 179,000 goob go to Verathragna and 11 others. Because, God, we weren't hoping that would take up a little more time or anything. Let's go to
Johnny on the spot with the with placing their bets.
That's true. Some of you guys are ready to go. There's 88 of you watching, and I am sorry you just saw that boring ass match. That's
Oh boy.
well, on the
Admin
plus,
I had to be Johnny on the spot
Yeah.
on that one.
hey, on the plus side, that match was not sponsored. So I didn't do the ad read.
I would hope not, because they would not be getting their money's worth.
Oh damn, that would have been like the best value sponsor. Zykes, thank you for resubscribing.
I wasn't being serious when I said it was gonna be one fall in the literal sense.
But it did. It
Yeah,
one fell, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
yeah, 2 kicks, 1 pin.
Boot down. Oh my
You know
god,
what,
the mime was doing We Will Rock You.
How do we know that? How do we know that?
Mostly
'Cause
from
he
the
said
sound
nothing.
of impact.
That's my point.
Well,
He
he
didn't
said
say
nothing.
anything. He
Exactly.
didn't even clap.
Boot pin.
Yeah.
Get out of my booth.
Hey, you're the one who invited me here.
Yeah, I know it. Alright, where in the hell did... Oh my god, my eyes are glazing over. Where did I put that wrestler's name? There we go. I don't understand why that was being so
Who can
difficult.
say where the wrestler goes?
Alright, so, positive shares. Update from the ref room. I've been bribed with 2 wheelbarrows full of hot peppers. I will be eating them until I cannot move. I allow all cheating today. My brain is now legally a spicy breath weapon. I apologize for nothing. Yeah, we know.
So, positive share coming from Ralphie No Pants. I'm going to grab this one as a participant to these antics.
Okay.
We completed our first run through the MechWarrior Online competitive series for the year as the Van Zant Militia ahead of schedule, and are now working through as the Van Zant Laser Lizards. Because lizard.
Lizard.
Lasered. Lasered.
Lizard.
The night that first started, we were doing lizard in chat, and then just out of the blue, I'm like, laser, and suddenly it's a thing. Oh god, and chat's going off on it. Somebody pinned it. Why, Parallax? Why?
I just...
Oh boy.
Okay. Someone, please... Okay, other positive shares. Let's see.
From Pariah Wolfen.
Yeah.
Hells, it is not that others are more deserving of the subs, but that you are cursed to do battle with the wear train. A wear train? Oh no! For as the clock strikes that specific hour each Sunday, the wear train is summoned and can only be banished for the week by suplexing or superplexing it. Only you can save chat from the savage wear train.
So what sound does that
I
make? It comes through like a woo woo.
I just clicked the
Damn
wrong
it.
one. I'm gonna have to scroll up and find the other
Oh my God,
positive
Mo.
share. Yeah.
Just so... No.
All right, where? And then Digiman. Digiman says, "My brother and nephew moved in, and it's nice not just being by myself all the time. Also, my Sunday Pathfinder game finally got restarted as my GM finally finished his move. Excellent news on both counts. I can very much relate to not having company being such a pleasant thing.
Yeah.
Lady Red and I have multiple times since we've gone and been able to happily live independently have had housemates, and we've had the luxury of having some really, really good people that we jive with to share our home with.
Ah.
And it makes a big difference. It really does.
It does. one other here. I'll give you another positive share. My dear darling's mother had an, how do we say this? Emergency surprise hip replacement on Friday, I think, and came through it as well as anyone could have expected. So that's also good.
Yeah.
So that's a it is, to parlay off of what you said, it is difficult being the only adult in the house because
Yes.
yeah. So all right.
I lived with my older brother for a few years. He and his wife, both military. He got out before she did because one of them needed to look after the kids. And the impact that Lady Red and I made on quality of life by being there to help with the kids cannot be overstated. On similar note, we got a positive share from Dwarfman Zero.
Please
It
grab
was
that.
my dad's birthday the other week. 84 years young. He's
Very
starting
nice.
to slow down, but his mind and wit are still solid. Hell yeah.
Awesome.
That is the best thing to retain.
Awesome.
Happy birthday, Dad. Also, in other news, I got second place in a t-shirt design competition for the bar I frequent. They're
Awesome.
currently celebrating their 3rd year of being open. I won a bottle of Amaro and a cookbook called Eat Brisbane.
Hey,
Yes.
they didn't give you Malort. They must like you. All right, everybody. It is time for us to head to the ring. It is time for the 1,000 Goob Challenge. The following match is a 4-way match. First pinfall or submission gets the win, scheduled for 20 minutes and 1 fall.
One fall?
And
One fall in this economy.
Coming to the ring first, member of the Diamond Cartel and former auxiliary champion, this is Zebulon.
A force to be reckoned with, to be sure. Let's see how he handles the chaos of a 4-way free-for-all.
I believe he's won one before. Sparrow is the referee for this matchup.
Well, at least we know that somebody can count.
And coming to the ring, you know him. You imagine you smelled what he's cooking. Here he comes. It's Dr. Who's the Chef.
The biggest laugh in all the league.
Here he comes. Everyone brace yourself.
You know, I can't not chuckle when I hear that. It's infectious.
And coming to the ring next,
boy.
the Chaos Goblin herself. Here comes Zenith.
Oh no. He is such a menace at the best of times.
Yeah. It's great. I have to admit, I can't help myself.
Oh, you get the giggles every time she pokes
do.
somebody's eyes.
And finally, here he comes, the King of Cargonia. This is Randolph P. Checkers.
Another heavyweight coming to the ring. It's going to be a good matchup. I'm not really seeing a clear advantage between any of these four, whether it be by shenanigans or just brute power.
Mo, out of the people in this match, if you were out there, who would you be trying to keep your eye on the most? Fight!
Zenith, basically for main hijinks, and well, you
And
never really know
desire
with a
to
wild card like that.
And desire to keep your eyeballs.
Here we go. Fists and feet flying already. Oh, boink!
Oh,
Zenith
there it is.
already goes for
Yep.
the eyes.
I can practically hear the Three Stooges sound effects, dunk, every time she does the hammer fist on the skull.
Oh,
Oh.
cross-face chicken
Oh.
wing applied by Checkers, but that suplex broke it up.
Oh, and Checker's doing a reversal. Zebulon goes out.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, someone broke up the
interrupted.
devastating kicks! They knew what to look for! Checkers out there stopping the carnage.
Bouncing from person to person, demonstrating what he thinks of their antics. Oh, double drop kick. I'm pretty sure that's Doc. I'm pretty sure that's Doc's, spoon using arm for when he's cooking.
So you're saying that Doc can't spoon anymore?
Tragic, but true.
Tragic. There's Doc into the ropes, comes back, no. Zenith with the arm whip on Zebulon. And stomp to the abdomen.
A lot of reversals coming out of Checkers today.
Checkers coming into this match with something to prove and going after the legs of Zenith, trying to cut off those devastating
kicks.
Yes. There's Dr. Who with a kick to the patella.
I don't know which is her more dangerous weapon, the kicks or the eye poke, honestly.
Those aren't even her finish.
No.
They're just so devastating. Doctor Who's handing out the boot leather.
Bonk. Zebulon and Checkers running into each other.
Give up.
Looks like another crossface.
Tell me, Mo,
But-
anyone seem to be stepping out with a stepping out with an advantage? So
Oh, no,
far?
no,
Oh,
no,
Oh, no!
it's coming.
No!
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
they broke it up! They
Broken
couldn't
again.
stand it! Mo,
Ooh,
who do you see with the
big
advantage
hit.
at this point?
Well, I was going to say Doc, but he's taking a beating from Zebulon right now. Oh,
And come back in
Oh.
Saguri there by Zenith. Eye rake. How do you
And-
eye rake with oven mitts on? Deleted.
You know, it says something when after the boot to the head, Checkers is the one to get up before Zenith.
Checkers has come out here with something to prove tonight.
He's got a strategy tonight. He is playing the long game.
Oh, look at
Oh.
that pendulum
Oh.
drop kick by Zenith. Bonk.
Zebulon seems to have realized what's going on here and is trying to wear Checkers down before he can make his play.
Seems they're pairing off. Uh-oh, Checkers heads up top. Oh, death from
Oh.
above!
Oh no!
Boink!
Boink.
there's the eye poke.
Come back into Guri.
Oh, there's bodies flying everywhere. They're stacking. Doctor Who's stacking them in the corner.
That
Uh-oh.
the quantum corner.
What's Checkers
The
doing?
production turnbuckle.
Oh!
Oh, right on the apron.
DDT on the apron, which means this match is now sponsored by Ledge Grease. Feel the urn to the edge of the ledge.
Adding a gleam to your ravine. It is ledge grease. Oh,
Zenith goes to the eyes outside. Checkers.
whoa, whoa.
The chair.
Checkers. Zenith not having any of it. I can't say as I blame her.
And she's apologizing for that on the outside. Boink. Collision in the ring.
Oh, a missed drop kick results in a stomp to the back, and ow, that's the hamstring.
There, Doctor Who heads up. Leg drop. DDT on the floor by Zenith.
Checkers is once again up first, though.
Pinfall.
I
No, Zebulon kicks out.
Wow.
was gonna say, if those two stay on the outside of the ring, they're gonna miss their chance at this rate.
DDT by Zenith. And Checkers with the clothesline. Suplex by Doctor Who's a Chef. Blocks by Zenith. Boink! Right back to the ice. Zenith is on it tonight.
Going for straight finger poking in the Lookins peepers, I'm telling you.
Ah, yes. The Scarns into Lookins Peepers. Crossface chicken wing applied. Give up.
I don't know if she's worn down enough to give out, though. Nope, she's
Mo,
free.
What is your favorite flavor of crossface chicken wing?
Gonna be habanero mango.
All right. And, oh my God, look at that bridging
Ooh.
deathlock.
Double teaming on Zenith now. Oh, nope.
Oh.
Checkers has Zebulon's attention, and out he
Flying
goes.
leg drop there by Doctor Who's the Chef. Checkers was lying in wait. Fisherman's Buster.
Nope, not good enough.
Oh,
It's not going to be long now at this rate. They're
Pater.
starting to tire out.
Pater there by Doctor Who's the Chef. Checkers breaks it up.
he knows that he's in the danger zone now, though.
Fisherman
Any
Buster.
pin could be the match-winning pin at this point. They've been beating the snot out of each other for 6 minutes unbroken.
It's the internet. You can say crap.
I mean, yes.
And backbreaker by Dr. Who's a Chef. Oh my God. Snapmare driver, I think. Oh, the tenderizer by Doctor Who. He hit the tenderizer.
No,
And
that
Doctor
does it.
He saved it right there.
Hey,
Doctor Who's the Chef gets the win with the tenderizer.
it looked like Checkers was lining up for a kick, but then Sept comes out and goes, "Hell no!" It took him out. I don't know what her play was on that one, but
The Chaos
Doc's
Goblin.
going to count.
The Chaos Goblin, that is Zenith, putting a stop to the pinfall attempt there, or putting a stop to Zebulon breaking up the pinfall there. Big win for Doctor Who's a Chef. 83% match evaluation from the Wrestling Observer satellite. And
So what does a chef do with 1,000 goob?
I'll let you know
That's how
whenever
we
he
fund
cashes it.
Fair.
157,000.
As soon as we can get,
Go ahead, Mo.
sorry, as soon as we can get the kitchen up and running, we will be doing Earth Meal 2.
Oh boy.
157,000 goob go to Mad Ducks and 6 others, and we head to commercial. Once my OBS unsticks itself from my mouse cursor.
What's that? You wanted to do something somewhere else? That's not allowed.
Can't have that. Update from the refs room. There are not enough refs back here to eat 2 literal wheelbarrows of nachos. Medics are on the way and we refuse to explain what happened. Okay, thank you for the effect about watching your language.
So we got a positive share coming in from Desert Owl. Our own Whirlin got to have an excuse to give Cookie flowers. Heck yeah, buddy. However, I found out today that over half of my workers from my Ren Fair booth just discovered they are going to be out of town that weekend. Anybody want to come out here and help?
If I could swing the days off, I would.
Let's see. Archon Eriker, only slightly positive share. If things go as well as I hope, then I'll end with a 7. Though I know you know what I knows what that means. If not, then I'll be on here. I'm sorry, Eric. I'm confused. If things go as well as I hope, I'll end with a 7. No, I'm confused, man. I apparently don't know as much as you think I know.
I'll have you know, I am both smarter and dumber than you think I am. Do not attempt to estimate me.
Words to live by.
That's what I warn everybody.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're going to have a moment where I may put on a commercial block here shortly, because there would be something I need to take care of, but just letting you guys know that. And signing a referee to this match.
Mad Ducks, you are correct. I was misunderstanding the way things are. I am not, in fact, confused. That is a different guy.
Womp womp. All right, everybody, we're going to be right back after some words from our sponsors.
Today's sponsor is Rain Shadow Legends. Rain Shadow Legends is a tactical fantasy RPG action strategy game with over 7 billion downloads worldwide. In Rain Shadow Legends, you have access to over millions of fun and unique characters such as Orc, Bugbear, Gun, or Elf. She's very pretty. Look how pretty she is. If you like now, you can download our WBPL76 exclusive character, the Skeleton King. He break your hands. You can use special promo code LIGMA to receive 42,069 rupees. You can spend them on cool cosmetic items such as skins.
Like the kind that your characters wear and make different outfits, not like a big pile of skin, that would be gross.
And also flaming swords.
It's on fire!
Find out what over 7 billion totally real people who have downloaded this game are talking about and download the app today. Now back to the stream.
Do you remember those early fall days just before the harvest when the air was cool and nice? Digsbury Farms remembers. When your Nana or your Gam-Gam would bring you out a homemade sweet, glazed in honey, that was both sweet and sticky. Digsbury Farms remembers. Do you lie awake at night in a constant state of fear, remembering how the bee population is slowly dying off due to chemical pesticides used in the expanding agricultural nightmare that has become country living? Digsbury Farm doesn't, because we have a solution. One afternoon long ago, old Farmer Diggs was walking his fields when a toothless hobo came and showed him the secrets of hobo honey, a method of conning people since the Depression era. Old Farmer Diggs began to think of all the possibilities he could that night after learning that toothless hobo's horrible secrets, and years later, we're not even making it the same whatsoever. Now we have military-grade food scientists on our payroll, and each one of them made us promise never to reveal to the light of day what that hobo shared with old Farmer Diggs so long ago. Today we actually make it with some regard for sanity and health and safety, and we call it, I Can't Believe It's Not Honey. Made with only the harsh chemical that hobo honey recipe is never recreated in any shape or form. Nowadays we do it with less hobo murder, because Digsbury Farms is the kinder, gentler food megacorp. I Can't Believe It's Not Honey doesn't include any hobo parts in its makings, and never will again. You can find a fresh bottle at your local megacorp supermarket.
Battletech, a battle between good, the Star League, and evil, the Clan. A battle between Nikolai Malta, the galaxy will be mine, and Adam Steiner. Never! Brave soldiers in gigantic robot vehicles with one weakness. Hit his blast panel! Battle damage. Battletech, no guts, no galaxy. Adam Steiner comes with Axeman, other mechs sold separately.
Crushing heresy is hard work. I have worked up a massive hunger. Wherever shall I go to satisfy my space marine-sized appetite? Well, my battle brother and the God Emperor, I know just the place. When you need to crush your space marine-sized hunger, there's only one place to go. Primark Pizza can satisfy an appetite that moves power armor across the battlefield. We use ingredients that will make sure to fill you up. Just don't ask where they came from. We'll make sure that you get the protein, sugars, and carbohydrates you need to keep crushing heresy. No other food on the market comes close to satisfying the way we do at Primark Pizza. Not available on all planets and no delivery.
Deep in a dark wood, you find yourself stumbling through impossibly tall, imposing trees. Branches seem to grasp at your feet as you walk by. Eerie noises come from everywhere. But in the distance you see a pale, pallid light. You rush toward it, desperate to find any kind of relief from the terrible darkness all around you. As you get closer, you see a robed figure standing over a dark stone altar. Strewn ground lays in front of him. eerily lit by a grim lantern. You watch as the figure raises something above his head, a disc of some kind, and he breaks it in half. A body rises from the ground, dirt falling away from its body. You freeze in terror, desperately hoping that they don't see you. After many long, terrible minutes, seemingly endless, you finally gather the courage to approach the site of this dark ritual. You find on the ground the remains of it. Lettuce, tomato, something very much like ground beef, a bag, a tortilla, the remains of a Crunch Wrap Supreme, and you realize what you've just witnessed. Taco Bell, live Moss.
That's not.
And
too
we're
awful.
back. Everybody. Wow, there's 100 of you all here. Awesome.
Good Lord.
Thank you all for being here. Positive Share came in. Mo, why don't you just go ahead and read that?
This one's from SRW Addict. I've been amused by an idea that for a WBPW event from yesterday's Deep Rock Galactic stream, the Channer Invasion, the unholy alliance of People Chan, her Animu clan, ex-Mrs. Checkers, and some new wrestlers from the clans invading the ring in a botch all for control over the commentator's booth. Whether this happens or not, I have been thoroughly amused by the idea. Keep up the good work all.
Oh, God.
Oh.
And then there's, of course, Night Owl contributing with Bow Before the Ill Chan.
The following
that held
match.
you to a trial of possession for your liver. Oh no.
No.
I'm using that liver.
I've
If that happens, I'm calling up Clan Tabasco Crab and Meth Weasel to help.
The return of. Oh no. Poster Tommy Mommy's exes.
All right, everybody. It is. I'm desperately dragging us away from this. We are going to head to the ring. The following match is a grudge match that is scheduled for 20 minutes and one fall. And just because I thought it was funny, Psyduck is the referee.
Oh no. Loading.
Coming to the ring first, being accompanied by Diamond Diggs, members of the Diamond Cartel, Dark Lodestar, and Super Chief, the team of Superstar.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, this means this is a doubles match we've got coming on, yeah?
This is a tag team matchup. Diggs is just out here supporting his squad.
Well, yeah, Diggs is managing. He doesn't win in the ring. He wins behind the scenes. Oh,
Here
no.
they come. Dark Lodestar has had a long-standing feud with Squick. Here comes Squick. And the Squick Butt 9000.
The Spoon Golem returns.
Spoon? Okay.
Or fork, I don't know, the Cutlery Golem.
Well, that's a good way of putting it.
The Cutlery Construct.
He called him a fork golem. That sounds
fair
slightly
enough.
dirty. Dark Lodestar and Squick starting things off in the ring. These are the two with the beef between them. Lodestar starting with a hard shot. Squick returning.
Oh! He's taking a... You know what? I was going to say he's taking after Zenith, but Squick's been doing this before Zenith made her debut.
That's true. Squick has been the dirtiest player in the game since really the very beginning.
At least we've managed... Oh, there it goes. At least they've
Jawbreaker.
managed to finally remove the hat. He doesn't have as many places to hide his antics.
That's true. And look at this. It is the Magic Killer from Team Superstar hitting a big weapon early. Super Chief rubbing the blade of his forearm across the cheekbone and temple of Squick.
Squickbot protocols engaging to try and prevent any additional interference from outside the ring.
Super Chief comes back with a big boot to the side of the head. Squick says, "Ow, my face." Tag, here comes Squickbot.
I don't know if it's wise headbutting a robot.
Right?
Like, I know the Diamond Cartel Superstar has a track record of being hard-headed, but not like that.
Look at that. Squickbot took a back suplex but popped up before Super Chief. Super Chief still just swinging away at the robot.
He's got to maintain the momentum.
He dodges the shoulder block, but there's the bell clap from Squickbot.
Discombobulate.
Mo, what would your strategy be taking on Squickbot here?
Not that. That's for
fork!
sure. Oh!
Oh!
There comes the first
I would
fork.
say
probably the first of many.
Reversal. Super Chief is in the corner. Back suplex by Squickbot.
And a missed low drop kick by Squick.
Knee to the metal gut by Super Chief, and he's breaking for the tag.
After that forking, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Oh, vertical suplex
Oh.
reversal.
What does he have in mind to follow this up?
He's attempting an abdominal claw, shades of the Von Erichs, but again, robot.
Yeah, that didn't exactly go down that well.
Military
But an impressive
press.
show of strength in that military press.
Bell clap by Squickbot puts Dark Lodestar on his heels. Squick waves to the crowd. Backbreaker by Dark Lodestar. Mo, what would your strategy be for this match?
magnets.
All right, good point.
You know, I can't fault the logic.
I can't argue with that.
No.
You put
I don't know how they work.
And we don't know how Squickbot works either, so.
Well, valid.
Oh, God. Yeah. Fork!
Oh, no! That's two.
Squickbot holding control of Dark Lodestar. Drops the leg across the back of the head. Dark Lodestar puts him in the corner. Comes charging in, big splash.
And then another knee, just trying to keep him in the corner. Keep him for, oh, nope, he's breaking out.
Squick content to let Squickbot do whatever mayhem strikes him.
Well, yeah, he didn't cut.
And scoop slam there by Squickbot. While my Discord has a stroke, we'll have to try and get that fixed here in just a moment. War goes on, though. There we go. Now my Discord is back.
Yep, we had a little bit of a technical glitch here in the booth.
Yep.
Sorry, I exposed the magnets to the wrong wires.
Yeah, I know. Those are some beefy magnets. Those aren't just rare earth magnets. Those are exceptionally rare earth magnets. Headbutt by Squickbot.
Industrial strength electromagnetism here going, you know,
Ropes coming
either might
back.
work.
Clothesline by
Cargonian
Squickbot.
cadmium. Cargonian cadmium.
Oh, no. Diving neckbreaker dropped by Super Chief.
A punch to the gut on getting up.
Knee to the gut.
Super Chief saying, Squickbot, stay down.
And not in the friendly corner, but Squickbot catching a moment. And fork! Dark Lodestar breaks it up.
At this rate, it's only a matter of time before he opens one of these guys up and they start bleeding on the mat.
I'm going to be honest, I'm kind of surprised that neither one of them is bleeding.
Same. I guess they're just made of sterner stuff.
Lock
Like,
up.
what if it's Squickbot? Would that be ledge beat?
Oh no!
Ledge grease?
The claw! Dr. Baby Hand's claw! Where did Squickbot get Dr. Baby Hand's claw?
Now there's an unholy alliance I don't even want to think about. Baby Hand supplying Squick with all of his dastardly technology?
Oh no.
We thought Squicknology was bad enough, but no. Now we add Baby Hands to the mix.
And
oh!
There is Dark Lodestar to the floor. This match brought to you by Ledge Grease. Feel the urn to the edge of the ledge with Ledge Grease. Super Chief with the splash on Squickbot. Squick has just let Squickbot handle this match.
I mean, so far it seems to be working out pretty reasonably for him.
Surprisingly. Shock combination by Squickbot. You can hear those servos spinning.
Oh, seem to be having technical issues again. Once again, Mo needs to move his magnets. There we go.
Not like it bet on the other guys or something.
Why did you even bring those? You're not in the
Someone
ring.
said they wanted spare Gauss rifle components. I gotta make sales somehow.
Fair, valid.
And Dark Lodestar reverses the vertical suplex attempt.
Oh Lord, could you put Squickbot in a Gauss rifle?
Oh my.
I don't want to think of that. Scoop slam by Dark Lodestar puts Squickbot to the outside. Squick and Dark Lodestar getting back after it. Pile driver by Dark Lodestar. The animosity is strong.
And that right there is why he wanted Squickbot to take the heat.
That's true. Through the course of this particular back to the floor, through the course of this particular feud, Squick and Squickbot have really kind of run away with their underhanded tactics on Team Superstar. Psyduck counting away. Looks like Superstar.
Not a good place to be. Oh, that's again, man.
Back. Look at that Beal toss out of the corner.
We can hear the ref cursing under his breath.
Pinfall attempt. Super Chief breaks it up. Front slam there by Dark Lodestar on Squickbot. And
Squickbot just takes it and keeps on going.
Hammers away at it. Squickbot like the Energizer Bunny with a fork.
Oh! I think he tried to put that up his nose.
And Squickbot handing out the boots. Scoop slam. And Super Chief does have blood on his face. Curb stomp.
Oh no.
Back suplex by Super Chief. And Beal tossed by Squickbot. Servos whirring again.
Another clothesline and dragging him back in for more.
Hard shots here from Squickbot.
This thing is just relentless. Not a single attempt to tag back in Squick. He came here with a plan. The plan was let the robot win.
That's hard to argue with. Here comes Squick.
Right?
Oh my God! They did it! Super Chief managed to keep Squickbot on the mat. Dark Lodestar gets his vengeance at long last.
Critical error. 404 kick out not found.
Would you like to purchase WinRAR? 86% match evaluation from the Wrestling Observer satellite.
And we have 475,000 goob going to Zayaku and 11 others. That is once again the goob flowing like wine, man.
Big betting on Team 4 Golem.
You're not kidding. 3-1 odds.
The cutlery
Oh, wow.
draws revolts. Let's head to commercial.
Don't mind me. I'm just gonna go grab that drywall magnet really quick.
You should, because
That wouldn't happen to have been under the mat, would it?
Not saying.
why is there a big electrical switch on the floor here?
That
Don't
might
touch
have
that.
something to do with the technical issues we had that match.
Yeah, maybe.
That's not certified by a licensed electrician. Don't touch that.
That worries me as well.
Man, I thought it felt weird having my arm hair stand on end.
Yeah, I think it does.
Do you smell ozone? Because I smell ozone.
Yep, definitely. All right. I did have a request to run a special commercial. So I'm going to go ahead and run the special commercial here real quick, and we'll be right back with
How special?
the first of our title matches. We'll find out, won't we?
That we will.
Fuck you, Arrakis! If you're dumb enough to buy a new sand buggy this Coriolis cycle, you're a big enough schmuck to come to Big Echo Hell. Bad deals, thumpers that crash, water thieves. If you think you're gonna find a bargain at Big Echo's, you can kiss my ass. It's our belief that you're such a stupid motherfucker, you'll fall for this bullshit. Guaranteed! You find a better deal? Shove it up your ugly ass. You heard us right. Shove it up your ugly ass. Bring your spice, bring your subfeet, bring your mentat. We'll fuck 'em. That's right, we'll fuck your mentat. Because at Big Echo Hell, you're fucked 6 ways from come on. Pound sand to Big Echo Hell, home of challenge hiking. That's right, challenge hiking. How does it work? If you can walk 6 miles over open desert and not get eaten, you get no down payment. Don't wait, don't delay, don't fuck with us, or we'll take your water. Only at Big Echo Hell, the only dealer that tells you to fuck off. Hurry up, asshole. This event ends the minute after you wire a Solari, and they better not be duped or you're a dead motherfucker. Go to hell. Big Echo Hell, Dune's filthiest, exclusive home of the meanest sons of bitches in the Haga Basin. Guaranteed.
And we're back.
That was something.
It was. Will sent that to me. He says, I have a commercial I'd really like for you to run. And I said, okay.
Fair. Noted.
Yep.
That's giving me ideas for Aiden for what we did. That's giving me ideas of how to do a Waffle Housers commercial now.
Oh no.
All right, Mo, we'll talk. All right, everybody. The first of 4 title matches going down tonight. It is time for Leith Skarma to defend the WBPLW Auxiliary title. Gummy will be the referee for this match. These matches, as always, are scheduled for 20 minutes and 1 fall.
1 fall.
Only 1 fall, see? We don't give out charity here. Coming to the ring first, representing Ox Together Strong. Here he comes, the former Van Zandt brisket weight champion. This is El Hijo del Beta Jr.
So, historically speaking, just gonna say it, high flyers tend to do well against Leaf.
Keep that in mind.
Speaking from experience.
And coming to the ring, representing Cargonia, but leaving the belt in the back because I forgot to switch the model for the entrance. Here comes the Lizard, auxiliary champion, Leith Skarma.
Lizard.
Yes,
Lizard.
yes, I knew we were going to have the meme tonight. Gummy says,
Of course.
Let's go. Lock up. Skarma starts things off with a scoop slam. And drop toe hold there by El Hijo del Beta Jr.
And then a forearm to the face. Fairly even exchange so far. Oh, and there we go. This match is sponsored by Ledge Grease.
Whoa.
Feel the urn for the edge of the ledge. Whoa there.
With ledge grease. Skarma getting frustrated early, going about things the Cargo way. El Hijo reverses the vertical suplex.
I suppose those are Quartermaster approved methods, though, aren't they?
Lizard leg whip.
Test of strength, and Leith is taking it. Do not underestimate the upper body strength of the cargo lizard. Lizard.
All right.
Hip toss there by Skarma. And diving headbutt by the Space Gator. Locking back up. DDT by Skarma. Into the rear chin lock.
Give up. Give up.
The thing that you don't get to see unless you're up close and personal, that chin lock. So, Leith is a lizard. Lizards, their hands end in claws. It's not just the chin lock. You've got those digging into the meat right under your jaw. It makes it extra painful.
It absolutely does. Back body drop. Skarma hits the ropes, comes back and drops the fist across the bridge of the nose. Ankle pick.
Is she coming for another? Yep.
And that's 2. Snap! Suplex by Leith Skarma. El Hijo seeing stars. Mo, in this matchup, who would you prefer to be facing off with?
Fan of Luchador myself, I would definitely be going with our star of the Ox himself.
I see indeed. Hard shot there by Skarma. High flying spectacular that would be. Skarma stops on the ropes and throws El Hijo to the floor.
So Skarma's got a pretty good bead on what she needs to do for this match. El Hijo's got some pretty radical high-flying technique, but if she can just keep him grounded, then some of his best moves are denied him.
Indeed, keeping him on the ground, keeps him out of the air. Just remember that El Hijo is an accomplished submissionist in his own right, master of different arm bars and arm locks, so no idea what might come of this.
Very true.
Here we go, locking up again. Another lizard leg whip there by Skarma, who heads to the top. Oh!
Oh, he's up!
Nice.
And speaking of submission,
Skarma's in the corner. Here comes El Hijo. Puts on the brakes. And Skarma puts on the brakes herself. DDT by Leith Skarma.
Gummy keeping a pretty shifty position, making sure she can see. Oh!
Freight breaker is applied. Leaning way far back. El
You
Hijo
can hear the
manages to
vertebra popping from here.
exploder
Hey, you're not
suplex.
You're not supposed to see the soles of your own boots. Jesus.
Oh, El Hijo is not ready to give up.
Only supposed to see that when tying your shoes, right, Mo?
Yeah, like my morals may be flexible, but oof, I don't ever want to see that.
Skarma back in the ring with a cargo imp. Oh my god!
In the head!
Gummy's letting it ride. Oh my god, did you see that Shote palm strike by El Hijo? Taking it back.
Oh, that hit to the head, though.
I know. El Hijo seems to
That
have
man-
kicked it into gear.
I'm glad because he can't math anymore, I swear to you.
And back into the cargo breaker, the freight breaker.
Give up.
Screwing up the name of the finish. Lee's going to be pissed at me.
I mean, that's just par for the...
Oh,
no!
Gummy is
Gummy's
down!
down!
Gummy!
Collision.
And Leith just ran... Oh, Gummy seems willing to let it slide.
Gummy's letting it go. No blood, no foul.
Give up.
Big knee. Oh, exploder suplex again by Skarma.
Too close to the ropes. He got his foot in.
And another exploder.
Oh!
Skarma on a mission.
Ain't no way.
Retain that auxiliary title. So that, you know.
That may be true, but Skarma needs to get a bit more mat awareness. She is trying too many things too close to the ropes.
Kick to the
And as
gut.
long as he
What?
keeps... Oh!
Oh my God! Skarma pulling Cargonia brand brass knuckles.
Give up.
I don't think Gummy saw that one.
If she did, she'd probably be a lot less forgiving of getting run over earlier in the match.
No kidding.
I'm gonna call it. Hio's the underdog now.
Hio.
After everything he's taken, she is throwing out all the dirty tricks.
And back into the freight breaker. Can El Hijo escape?
Give up. Give up.
Ooh.
Give up. Give up.
Oh,
He's holding in there.
Out.
Look, the gumption on this guy. After everything he's taken, and another freight breaker.
Back into it.
Give up.
Oh.
Give up.
Oh.
And that.
And he taps. He had to. There was no choice.
Right there, towards the center of the ring. Nothing that El Hijo could do. Skarma making some decisions there. Taking it home. 68% match evaluation from the Wrestling Observer satellite. Big win for Lizard.
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 Speaking of big wins, that's 259, almost 260K going to M. Tomzak and 12 others. I'm hearing questions coming from some of the crowd behind us asking if she's auditioning to join Team Squick. There's a match I don't want to see.
Oh, worrisome idea. Let's head to commercial. Oh, right. I forgot the...
You gotta push the button, man.
I forgot. Okay, I forgot. All right. Did we have any other positive shares come in?
Yes, we did. Oh, wait, no, that's the one from SRW Addict. We already got that one. Yes, from T-Square. Made homemade egg noodles to go with dinner tonight, and they were tasty.
Very nice.
Love it.
All right, guys. I'll be back in a little bit.
So he will.
Because the following match is a match for the WBPLW Tag Team titles, which means this match is scheduled for 20 minutes and one fall, and so I have to go get back into position. See y'all in a little bit.
I'd wish you luck, but considering where that belt came from... Loading. Loading. All right, so coming into the ring first, we have Fartonium Inc. being led by Hazelwood himself. Look at those moves. Look at that Buddha belly. He is fat, he is happy, and he is ready to go. Hang on, this is supposed to be a tag match, though, isn't it? Where's his partner? There he is.
Oh, no.
The other half of Fartonium Inc. coming into the ring. We have the Zerker himself. It is Bulk.
Part-time farmer, full-time wrestler.
And ready to score himself a belt. A strong contender in the inaugural heavyweight championship. Bulk brings a lot of power to this match. And then coming down, the first of the two coming from the Brotherhood, we have the Halzakane himself, the Lariat King. As they say, ain't nobody hits like Hal's.
Gotta beat the king, gotta kill the king, baby.
This is true. I reckon I'd take those odds. Of course, the other half of the Brotherhood, in suspiciously Capellan colors, sporting the mask, the bionic spine, and the belt, we have Parallax. Bringing the underhanded...
himself.
Yes, bringing the darker side of the Brotherhood to the ring. All right, and here we go, starting with Parallax and Bulk in the ring. Bulk getting an early go at it. Betting has started. Get your goob in, because this is going to be a wild ride, folks. So far, they're squaring up. Bulk throwing Parallax into the ropes. Parallax is not having any of it yet, though, and putting Bulk in the unfriendly corner.
God.
Oh! He did not take kindly to Hal's trying to get involved.
Don't worry, Hals, I removed the magnets.
Please tell me you moved the magnets. Actually, no, I take it back. Don't move the magnets. He's got a bionic spine. Oh, he didn't let it do it to him.
Don't worry, I took the ones out of the turnbuckles.
You know, I wouldn't be upset if you left them. There's only one person with enough metal to matter, and he is currently fighting for life in the friendly corner. Hazelwood dragging him away to keep him out of tag reach.
I don't think so.
Hal's once again trying to make sure he's ready and available, but Parallax... Oh, there's the tag.
There we go.
Hey, you forget something?
Throwing elbows, and he's just not letting Parallax out of the ropes easy. Dunk!
Nope. Come on. Ow. Come on. Ow. Ow.
Trading blows.
Ow.
Forearms for forearms.
Gotta say I'm biased. I'm gonna call this one for our hometown hero, Hauzakar.
We will see. Hazelwood's got a lot of mass, and oh, down Hal's goes. Hazelwood's back up. Hal's may have a lot of power, but Hazelwood's just got raw mass.
Yeah, but can he keep going? He looked a little more fatigued after doing that series with him.
He did. It's not stopping him from throwing more forearms. Just laying them on. Oh, Hal's is getting ready to say he's had enough.
You got him, House.
Not for long, he didn't. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, sweep the leg. Oh, okay. I think Hal's might be a touch upset with all those forearms. What?
I chew with that jaw.
Hazelwood heard that and responded in kind. Oh, but the forearm and what he got. Oh, and there's the Lariat King at work. Bulk is not having it, though. Not this early in the match. We are only 3 minutes and some change in.
Come on, Bulk, I hit my move, man.
Oh.
Tag, Bulk's coming back in. Double drop kick to Hal's.
Almost have to ask, where's Para in this? As Hal's is being double teamed.
Oh, waiting to arrive with the most dramatic impact, no doubt.
Hopefully Hal's can withstand those impacts.
Well, he certainly seems to be able to. He just pulled a good scoop slam on Bulk.
Hit them ropes. Hey.
And ducked under the kick.
Ow.
Enziguri to the side of the head. Bulk coming in, and oh, Hal's recovers. He backs off, and we got the tag.
Nice.
Oh. And there's the clothesline, and oh, the claw slam, or choke slam, my bad. There's the choke slam. And there we go. It's official, folks. This match is now sponsored by Ledge Grease. Feel the yearn for the edge of the ledge with Ledge Grease.
Wait, no.
Seems they've broken off into pairs.
House can keep Bulk there. Oh, there's a fork.
He's got the fork. Did Squick leave that after his match?
Oh no, the magnets.
Oh. No.
Hey.
Backbreaker over his knee, and Bulk coming in. for just a body block, knocking Parallax to the ground. Snap suplex.
Come
Hazelwood trying to make sure there's no interference.
Yeah, you got it. Hey, no.
Oh.
Let him do that to you.
Hal's moving in to prevent the pin, and he interrupts. Hazelwood was not there in time to stop him. Bulk here looking at it like, man, you forgot who the legal man in the ring is, Parallax. And Parallax said, no, I remembered.
Yeah. Good shot.
Once again with those heavy forearms, and once again with the snap suplex. Bulk saying no. Dropping the elbow on Parallax, but Parallax is back up already to tag Hal's in. Oh. But not ready to leave the ring just yet as he drops another splash on Bulk.
Hey, wait a minute. This is what I'm supposed to do. No.
Nope. Stomp on the toesies.
Hey. Oh, God.
And back out of the ring we go. Hazelwood bashing the apron to try and rile up the crowd. Look at him go.
Come on, man.
Once again with the interruption from outside the ring. Hazelwood not letting it end like that.
No. Oh, God.
Oh, nice. A nice bridge, but again, the tag partner refusing to let it go out that way.
Yeah, not what I wanted, but okay.
Hell seems to be firing up the crowd. What's he got? Oh, and the Lariat King rides again. Oh. He's going for the pin. That
Come on, man.
too close to the unfriendly corner, though. Hazelwood steps in and takes him down. This is a tag match where both teams are craving that belt.
This move is a weird day.
Bulk goes back into the bridge. Hazelwood moving in to stop Parallax from interfering.
Get over here.
Come on, Paris.
Oh, and a reversal from Bulk's attempt to toss Hals. He takes him down, and another lariat. He seems to be wising up about being too close to the unfriendly corner.
No, not again.
Does not seem to have worked out for him, but But Bulk misjudging the distance and giving Hals an easy out with his foot in the ropes.
Thanks for the distraction.
Oh, hey, hi, Bulk. Hals, come on, man. You know better than that. Oh,
so
shit.
It's not my fault if he gets a concussion from hitting one of the magnets down there, right?
No, well, maybe. It might be. Where'd you get those things anyway?
There's a couple Gauss rifles missing their capacitors.
It's terrifying, honestly. You have any... Okay, you have any idea what that would do to that fork?
As long as you don't do current across them, yeah, it won't turn that into an AP Gauss rifle.
You hope. Oh, and once again back in the corner, it shows combo of forearms and punches going in the corner. Bulk has had enough of Hals, but making the mistake. He made the mistake of doing it too close to Parallax, though.
Kick him.
Oh! I don't know if that was extreme hubris or incredible faith on display there from Parallax, but that almost cost them the belt. Bulk getting fired up. What's he got in mind? Oh, he does not have anything in mind. Howells is saying no thank you.
Get in here.
Here.
Plane crash.
And following up after his brother's plane crash, Parallax and gets another boot from Hazelwood.
Come on, right in front of me.
Once again, the Brotherhood showing their tag team
There we
skills,
go.
and there it is, with a combo set up by Howells and Parallax bringing it home. The title has been defended by the Brotherhood. I 96% match evaluation. Like, it was a good match. I'm disappointed, but it was a good match.
A lot of swings in that. Definitely with being in the enemy's corner, they almost all the time when that pin came down, it was
so
could have been anyone's match.
Looking at it, the crowd felt the same. 509,000 going to Rail Mirrodin and 14 others. And if you look at it, it was damn near even on the betting. But we have a successful title defense for this second title match of the night.
Howdy, guys.
Oh, hey, welcome back, Howells. How you feeling?
My spine's killing me.
I don't doubt it.
Bulk is trying to twist me into all kinds of very painful. Yeah.
I mean, that's not what I'm worried about. How many fingers am I holding up, man?
What are fingers?
Valid answer.
Oh, hand penises. Got it.
I get that reference.
All right.
Boy. Oh my god.
No other positive shares currently, correct?
Looks like we do have one message.
Yep, from Little Willie.
Said.
Go for it.
Sure. Looks like we got a word from the locker room. El Hijo de Venta Jr. is furious that La Escarma for their tactics during the match, saying, quote, their tactics have dishonored the auxiliary championship, not to mention she even tried to take off my mask.
That's a big no-no among the lucha kind.
Mm-hmm.
That might be cause for a return at some point.
It might do. Also on positive share front, we've got one from Little Willie. Got to play some Alpha Strike today. Got curb stomped and couldn't have been happier. That's the spirit.
Hell yeah, man. Awesome.
As long as robots blow up, it's a good time.
That's true. All right, everybody. The next match is our semi-main event for the WBPLW Twitch title. This title shot was earned by winning a Proving Grounds match, wherein the challenger defeated the champion in order to secure this opportunity. Which means, as always, this match is scheduled for 20 minutes and one fall.
One fall?
Yeah,
I thought we already got rid of that guy.
Oh, gosh. Coming to the ring first, the challenger. Known as the Crimson Lady, here she comes. This is Lady Red. I had a better nickname and I forgot it.
Don't worry, Howells, you've had a lot of concussions today.
Yeah.
I have? What did I do today? Tranquilo by Lady Red. And here he comes, the WBPLW Twitch champion, Delta responding. This is Victor Von Vogt.
I never thought I'd see a Krieger look so pretty in pink, and yet at the same time be so incredibly menacing.
Yeah, it's supposed to be that Twitch purple, but it's, stuff.
It works. He rocks it well.
There, starting off. Victor showing his opinion. Oh, Red with the evasion.
Oh. The test of strength, and she takes the Krieger down.
Hard shot by Red to the gas mask. Victor responds with a forearm and a headbutt.
A series of them.
Yes. And Victor goes to an early curb stomp. Lady Red back to her feet. Off the ropes, comes back. Lady Red with the go behind. Victor says no. Victor measures, curb stomp again. Neck breaker by Victor Von Vogt.
He's opening up strong. After the last match, he is not underestimating what Lady Red brings to this.
Nope. Victor was, I dare say, absolutely surprised. Again, Victor shrugs off. Big hard shot. Lady Red comes back. Drop kick by Red. Nope. Victor dodges the setup Red was going for.
I think he's been doing his due diligence. He must have been studying her moves after the last match to make sure he didn't have a repeat performance.
And now they're going to trade blows.
Then again, do they have that amount of free time in Delta? I thought they were busy on, patrol all the time.
I don't know. They might have a new gig. It's hard to tell.
Fair.
Boots to the gut. Drop kick.
And a
by
drop
Lady
kick.
Red. Yes, beautiful drop kick. Lady Red.
Not enough to send him out of the ring, though.
Lady Red.
It was close.
There's a sign in the crowd that says Queen of Spite. All right.
Yeah, no. After, almost a decade and a half, I can say that is not inaccurate. Oh!
No! Victor went too early to the big gun.
And she is making him pay for it with boots to the gut.
Nya-nya. Stomp to the chest by Lady Red. Victor setting up. Power bomb.
Way too close to the ropes, Victor.
Siege breaker again.
He is pulling out all the stops.
No! Veal toss by Victor Von Vogt. Shoulder block.
And sidestepped as he
another
attempted the
one!
clothesline. Oh!
He is just snapping the siege breakers off tonight. No!
And 0 for 3.
Double underhook Argentine backbreaker there by Victor. I know that's a lot of words, but that's the best description I got.
And how much more do you think Lady Red can take of this?
Oh, beautiful combination by Lady Red. Think she's
There
starting
are-
to get her win back.
There are few women as capable of just raw stubbornness in the ring as she is.
Eye rake. Overhead chop by Victor. Lady Red counters the kick with a leg whip.
She's lost some steam, but she is definitely not out of this fight yet.
Into the ropes, coming back. Shoulder block by Victor. Goes for the pinfall. 1, 2. No!
Going for those headbutts again.
Into the ropes, coming back. Lady Red is faster than Victor, but Victor still gets the clothesline.
And the kick to the lower back. You can see all the effort of bringing out the big guns is starting to take its toll on Victor.
Red keeps going into that go behind.
Both of them taking a honestly much needed breather. Leg whip counter.
Mo, what are you seeing in this match that's giving you an inkling of what may be to come? Oh. Hard forearm. Oh, my.
Oh, and that takes it.
Victor Von Vogt came out swinging.
He knew not to underestimate her after last time. He had to go in with the big guns. He had to go strong, and he had to go fast.
He did indeed.
If he had given her a moment to breathe.
64% match evaluation from the Wrestling Observer Satellite.
And 585,000 goob going to Zayaku and 25 others.
I think people were leaning hard on Red's previous win, so we're going to see.
They were.
All right, everybody. We have one more match this evening. We have the title defense of the WBPLW Heavyweight Championship. In this matchup,
Oh boy.
indeed, this matchup was also a matchup determined by a Proving Grounds match. The challenger winning a Proving Grounds match against the champion, Zinthar, the current WBPLW Heavyweight Champion, taking that title off of the one and the only, the one-man Stampede to dominant champion, GOAT. But tonight, Zinthar faces his greatest challenge yet.
If not his craziest challenge yet.
The following match is for the WBPLW Heavyweight Championship. This match is scheduled for 30 minutes.
Whoa!
And
Feeling frisky, are we?
one fall. Everyone get ready. It's time to head to the ring. Coming to the ring first is the challenger. This is the one, the only, the we don't know what, but this is Beeple Chan.
The wrestling star, the bringer of the Beeple's elbow.
No.
Yes.
Ooh,
It has happened. She's powered by raw, unfiltered Uwunium.
No. And
Yes.
here
Vibration
comes
is
the
key to
defending
Kawhi.
champion. This is the one and the only. This is Zinthar.
Who probably has the monopoly for both brain cells and sanity in the ring right now.
I wouldn't even say problem. Well, Ether's in there, so that's where the competition comes from.
Exactly.
Beeple flipping off of the turnbuckle to make a point. I don't know what that point would be, but
Zinthar saying, no, you go into the turnbuckle anyway.
and sliced bread number 2 there by Beeple Chan, starting off big. Lock up. Uh-oh!
Kangaroo
kick by Zinthar. Mo, what
And then Fists of Fury.
tiny fists, Mo, in this matchup? What are you expecting to see out of these competitors?
Well, just the sheer raw speed and excitement that Beeple Chan brings to this, and the cunning strategies that Zinthar will be using to try and counter the anime false logic she'll be using in this match.
I'm seeing word coming from the stands. There is been identified a full tanker, or I should say an empty tanker of, oh no, brain implosion energy.
Oh, God.
That one's not my fault.
That's... if a can has 10,000... Oh,
Zinthar steps into the Scorpion Deathlock.
so if a single can is 10,000 grams of pure caffeine, how much does a tanker
How
have?
big
many
is
cans
the
are in a
can?
I don't know.
12
Walk
ounces.
away by Zinthar. You can fit 10,000 grams of caffeine in 4 ounces?
You said 12 ounce. 12 ounce.
I
12
misheard.
ounce.
Still, I
Complete-
didn't think that was a thing. Look at that spine buster by Zinthar.
Quantum caffeination.
Oh.
It's all the rage these days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a hyperfluid. 1 kilogram in 10 ounces.
Roll up by Beeple Chan.
Non-Euclidean energy for...
Oh, God.
Yes.
For
It's
anime girl?
terrifying. Yes. You're the one who said it. False logic.
Big forearm shot there by Zinthar. Comes back. Bulldog.
If 10,000 grams weighs 22 pounds, I'm just off the cuff math.
DDT by Zinthar. And they're
That's how she
trading
makes her
blows.
gains. People doesn't drink it, she just lifts the cans for weights.
That's how she made weight for the heavyweight championship.
Concern is right, Ether. Zinthar in the corner. Beeple back to the slice bread number 2.
What about sliced bread number 1?
That was sliced bread.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
That I'm not even
The
kidding.
long slices?
That's the move's actual name. Oh! Look at that corner spear. Zinthar setting up. Big cross body. Comes back. Springboard elbow.
And a boot to the head before he can take it home.
Nah. German suplex by Beeple Chan.
The bridge too far, however, as Zinthar kicks out.
Sting
he starts
sequence
laying
here.
in.
Beeple goes to the airplane spin.
I don't know how he got his foot on the ropes during all of that, considering how fast he was going.
High flow fly by Beeple. And, Zinthar. Bridging deathlock. With lots
I didn't know a
animation
human body.
frames.
I didn't know a human body could contort like that. My knees hurt.
Beeple or for
just seeing
Zinthar?
that. Both.
Tiny fists.
I mean, one or both of them has the flexibility of Gumby.
Pele kick by Beeple Chan.
That's where the face paint came from. Now I get it.
Sting sequence here by Zinthar. Sunset flip.
Real quick.
Not enough to protect his belt, though. So he's going back into more Sting sequence.
Beeple puts him in the corner. He says no with a spine buster.
5 minutes gone.
Shooting star press by Beeple Chan. I can hear Beeple cheering herself on. Come on, let's go. Come on, Beeple Chan.
I was admittedly trying not to think about that, but okay.
No.
She is. Beeple Chan is Beeple Chan's #1 fan.
That's. Yeah. That move, Fulgur Tech, is called an O'Connell roll. No, it's not. No, it's not. I can't. That's a victory roll. I'm sorry. German suplex by Beeple. Oh my god.
So close.
The ropes. Cross chop by Beeple Chan. Beeple firing up. Beeple into the reincarnation. Is this it?
1, 2.
No!
And hanging triangle choke.
1, 2,
Ether administering the count.
3, 4.
Bulldog by Zinthar. Trying to kill Beeple's momentum here.
And then going into the rear choke. Beeple is not ready to tap.
Drop toe hold by Beeple.
I'm pretty sure by this point.
Jackknife pin.
I'm pretty sure by this point, Beeple has replaced all the oxygen in her bloodstream. I'm not entirely sure that a choke is gonna work.
Headlock applied.
Yeah, no, it doesn't seem to be a thing.
Over drive by Beeple Chan. Hits the ropes, comes back, cross chop. And leaping DDT by Beeple Chan. She's heading up.
Oh, back to the ropes. Another shooting star press.
No!
No! Zinthar's getting his second wind.
Comes back with that sunset flip.
You could see her little toesies reaching for that rope, but is just out of reach.
She's lecturing Zinthar. High flow, fly, frog splash by Beeple.
Say that 5 times fast.
No.
Fair.
I can't even remember what he said the first time.
Bridging deathlock by Zinthar.
Another round of the Bowie Bulge.
Yeah, that's a really weird animation thing.
It is.
They're trading blows. Zinthar fired up. Beeple responds.
Striking the anime pose. And the anime pose take 2.
And implosion energy.
Now she's telling Zinthar to try it. Zinthar says, what, me? Yeah. Oh, look at that!
Baka.
Down and dirty, Zenith grade tactics.
Beeple's elbow!
It's just not a Beeple Chan match without it, folks.
It used to be. German suplex.
It used to be, but she has learned how to play the crowd.
Oh,
there we go.
And the Beeple's elbow brought it home.
Oh my God, the end is near, everyone. Stock up on canned goods. The world is coming to an end. This is the end times. The seals have been opened. 91% match evaluation from the Wrestling Observer satellite.
She only made weight because of the excessive caffeine. Oh boy.
All right, here's what chat wanted to see.
2-1 odds in her favor. 657K going to Rail Mirrodin, 27 others. She was the fan favorite. And now she takes it.
Beeple Chan is the
heavyweight champion.
Is the heavyweight champion. Oh my God.
The lightest heavyweight champion in the history of the belt.
Yeah. I'm not sure that Beeple Chan weighs more than 85 pounds soaking wet with a... You know what, I'm not even going to finish the thought. There's disturbing possibility there. Alright, let's go ahead. I'm showing everybody because I know everybody wants to make sure I actually do it. Where's the right title? There we go. And this is gold.
Beeple Chan, the jumbo flyweight champion.
There you go, everybody. You have now. Y'all got what you wanted. Hope you're happy. What was that, Hippocampus? What? No. That...
Well, you know what? At the very least, it's going to be a memorable way to go out on the card tonight.
That's true.
Yep.
This is, do the... Oh, wait, I hit the wrong thing. It's Q&A. Sorry. Q&A opportunity from a former wrestler as well as the guy who's running the Fire Pro stuff. If you got questions, I'll do my best. So, anybody got any questions? Positive share from Night Monarch. I broke my toe Tuesday night and I can walk without a limp. Broke my ring toe, the one next to my pinky. Night Monarch, I'm glad you're walking well.
Same. Having been in the broken toe club, it sucks. So glad to hear you're making a good recovery.
Oh, and apparently we got a message from medical. All that have had drinks from the stadium are asked to go to medical for brain implosion, energy poisoning.
Oh. I'm glad that I was just having beer then.
I wondered why my heart felt like it was getting a little wibbly.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Well.
Digiman. Ugliest title in a major promotion. The
Hang on,
hardcore
before
title doesn't count. Go ahead.
We've got one more positive share that we missed from Opkier.
Oh.
Had a fellow Ox member help me build my new computer yesterday. Great to be able to meet another Ox hole in the meat space.
Cool. Very cool.
Yeah. That's the great part about the community, is the ability to just come together and do shit like that.
So, Digiman asked for what I thought the ugliest title in a major promotion was. I would have said the WWE tag belts that basically look like giant pennies or nickels on straps. But frankly, the ugliest one now is the WWE World title, which basically looks like a giant Ferrero Rocher wrapper spread out over on a belt. I hate that thing. It's stupid. It looks bad. And the damn thing was created because everyone's like, well, no one can beat Roman anyway, so we're just going to make it. They made a loser's title. It's ugly, and it reflects its lineage. And,
oh, wow. Yeah, no, I see what you mean.
Yeah, it's the Ferrero Rocher title. Just look at it. That's what it looks like.
I hate it, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. If you other older belts, I never really liked what Impact TNA did with the X Division title, because they had this great title belt, and then since the X Division they didn't want to call it the Cruiserweight division because they didn't want to make it tied to a particular weight class or anything. But they wanted to call it something, and it was like 2003, 2004. So apparently they were sitting around smoking a lot of pot, called it the X Division title. So with that title there, basically they had this title belt, and it just had a big red X in the middle of the front plate. Didn't care for that either. Oh, of course, how can I forget? WWE Spinner title. Don't love that either. What's that?
Spinner belt.
I forgot that was a thing.
Yeah, that was a thing. My favorite joke about that had to do with that, Rob Van Dam had won that title, and he was the ECW heavyweight champion. And he comes out to cut his promo the next night. He goes, yeah, I'm feeling great. I'm the world heavyweight champion. I have the belt. And then he takes a spinner belt title, and this one spins. Just dumping all over the damn thing. They took a John Cena vanity title, and they just made it the regular belt. So, from Coyote, as you told the tale with the taser beard old man, how exactly much danger is a wrestler from the crowd itself? Okay, that's a good question, because it used to be a lot worse.
Really?
Yeah. Troa, by the way, the WWE spinner title, because the US spinner title, Cena carried it. When he lost it, it went away. Fine, it was a vanity title. It used to be a lot worse. In the territory days, there are stories of like people pulling knives, or there were cases where Jim Cornette has a lot of stories about people trying to get at the Dastardly Midnight Express, where what they would do is they would they would puncture their tires. They wouldn't slash them, but they'd puncture them so that you would run out of air when you were on the highway and make you an easier target. There was Jesse Ventura got jumped once when a fan pulled this giant hunting knife out of his belt. And basically when we got, I don't know, I'm going to say out of the 70s up to probably the mid 80s, things are not as it's not taken quite that badly. There are stories in Bill Watts. It became UWF. It was not was it Mid-South? Yeah, it was Mid-South, where people hated folks so much. I mean, they'd throw things at the guys on the way to the ring. Matthew McConaughey bought a bag of oranges so he had something to throw at Skandar Akbar. But then what they'd try and do is whenever guys were walking to the ring is they'd try and slip with a knife and cut them as they went by. So they started getting walked to the ring surrounded by cops, and so fans started putting Drano in squirt guns and trying to squirt them in the eye with it.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So it's not as bad as it used to be. But you know, there's still some cases. Like I said, an old man with a taser threatening us. That sort of stuff. Doesn't, like I said, it doesn't happen as much. Folks have calmed down a bit, but yeah, lots of stories like. And then stories in the 90s about people picking a fight with Ming in bars, and the stories about Ming getting in fights are just unreal. But everybody swears they're true. If different people, if there weren't so many different people saying the same stories again and again about folks picking a fight with Ming and how much of a badass Ming was, I wouldn't believe them. But everybody agrees. People, you know, this guy picks a fight with Ming and like smashes a beer bottle over his head, so Ming grabs him by the throat, pushes him against the wall, reaches in the guy's mouth and rips a tooth out. Or bit a dude's nose off in a fight or something like that. So, like, no idea why people screwed with Ming, but they did, and they regretted it. Vera Thragna, how do you feel about the Raw Red Jam Championship? Man, whenever they just put the corporate logo on different colored straps for title belts, I quit caring. I was just like, no, I'm out. I'm done. From Zykes, are there any moves that are no longer used or retired, not because they're too dangerous? So there are plenty of moves that have just kind of rotated out of general use. For the longest time, you didn't see anybody do a Thez press until Steve Austin started doing it. And why did Steve Austin do a Thez press? So that he could hit you, you'd go to the mat, and then he'd be crouched over you, and he could just start punching you. An amusing thing, Timeless Toni Storm, whose gimmick is that she's an old Hollywood actress, has brought back a bunch of like old moves just to do it. So she started doing a Thez press without the punches. She started doing Mongolian chops, and it's these goofy old moves that just you'd be like, you're doing that, but yes. There is a way to bring a lot of that stuff back, but for a lot of older moves, they've become base moves or transitional moves. Right around in the early 1900s, there were stories about, you know, guys who'd got there and wrestled, and they'd have 3 or 4 hour matches. And in doing so, you know, what was one of the guys' signature moves is it was a head scissor lock. Well, that's a transition spot today. Like, you know, hook your legs around their head, and you're facing away from their head, so their chin's resting on the back of your knee. But basically, whenever you tighten your legs, you're cutting off blood flow and air supply that way. You know, that used to be like someone's signature move. So I don't know if there are a lot of older moves that have gone away, that they're not being used. Someone's probably using it somewhere. But, you know, And that's a good question, Zykes. It's kind of like how it used to be that throwing a super kick meant the match was over. Lots of people throw super kicks now. People accuse the Young Bucks of it. The Young Bucks do it a little bit. The Usos were the ones that really overdid it. That doesn't mean that it can't be a finisher, because all you got to do is have somebody who wants to use the super kick as a finisher, and they just have to win with it a bunch, and people start going, that guy's super kick's different from everybody else's, and you can get that back over. 7 Blue 7.
That actually leads me to a question that I've been thinking on, because like you get guys who use a move as a regular piece of their repertoire, and then you get guys who use the same move, or at least one very similar, as a finisher. How do you take something that is normal for wrestler A and make it special for wrestler B?
Okay. So one way to do it is you put your own little twist on it. There's lots of moves that are that way. Yeah. Here, easy example is a DDT. When Jake Roberts used a DDT, that was it. Yeah, it's just done. And lots of people started using it because, frankly, it's really versatile and really easy to use into and out of other things. But does that mean that you can't use a DDT as a finisher? Absolutely not. If you want to be somebody who has a DDT they use as a finish, and I did for a while. I used an Impaler DDT as a finish. You make it look different than a regular DDT. Okay, that's one way to go about it. Or if Arn Anderson used a DDT as a finish. Why did Arn do it? Because Arn's was so good and so crisp that he just won with it. So it's about building the perception around it. You hook somebody, you hit a DDT, and you win with it once. Oh, okay, you got him with that. You do it again, they go, oh, okay, you caught him with that. You do it 3 times, they're going, maybe there's something special about his. And you keep winning with that move, yeah, people are going to believe it. This feeds into something, 7 Blue 7, thoughts on current TKO corporate era versus previous eras. Right now, main event WWE stuff, I quit watching it a while back, but when I was watching, main event matches had just turned into finisher spam, and who kicks out. And it's like Roman Reigns did a spear, kick out. Cody Rhodes did a crossroads, kick out. They just do stories, or they just not stories. They do finishes and kick out, and it's like, oh, that's the drama. Maybe this is the one. And to me, I just got bored with it because I was like, oh god, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. I don't like WWE stuff.
That actually takes me back to an interview I remember seeing. It was, and the actual names have gone out of my head, Undertaker and Mankind. They were reminiscing on the Hell in a Cell match, but it kind of turned into a broader conversation on just the state of wrestling as a whole, not just the nightmare fuel of their one match. And The Undertaker made the observation of, you need to protect your finisher. And he was describing exactly what you just described, which is, if you don't protect it and make sure that it remains special, then you get the situation where it becomes boring because, oh, I did this big flashy thing and he kicked out. He did his flashy thing and we kicked out. The finishers aren't finishers at that point. They're just
it's a move
everyday
that everybody
shit.
else does. Yours isn't special.
Yeah.
So you've got to make yours special. I mean, The Undertaker as a gimmick shouldn't have worked. Old West Undertaker zombie should not have ever worked.
And yet, I mean, really, it's in the presentation. I would argue
right,
that
but it should have. When I say it like that, it sounds silly, but it worked, and it was really cool. One of the things I regret as a wrestling fan was never being able to see an Undertaker entrance live and in person. Oh well, stuff happens, life goes on. Never got to see a Bryan Danielson Final Countdown entrance live and in person either. Oh well.
Oh god, that would have been so good.
Oh,
but I mean,
Final Countdown.
The thing is, you could say, like, if I describe the Briscoe brothers, a pair of, you know, podunk hillbillies doing redneck kung fu while wearing camo pants sounds a lot lamer than it actually is.
Than the Briscoes are, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so like, a lot of stuff you can
Aiden showed me that video. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Oh, did you watch the dog collar match?
Yes, I did watch the dog collar match.
Yes! We introduced Mo to the Briscoe FTR trilogy, and it was a great night.
Yes. So, and here's the thing. What is FTR's gimmick? That they do old stuff. I mean, that was FTR is like, we're taking it old school. We're FTR. No flips, just fists. And it's like, okay, that should be boring, right? But no, they're so good. The thing...
it's all about how they sell it.
Yeah, you can be... How can I put this? The problem with... that some folks fall into with gimmicks, and I say this because I did it myself, was that if you try and make a gimmick too clever or too complicated, you're going to lose people along the way. And
no, of course.
I did that myself. And so there is a reason that you need to be able to boil a gimmick down and describe it in basic terms. But how you do it is very much as important. Let me see.
It's all in the presentation.
Yes.
Yeah.
There was another question that had rolled in. I don't want to let it get away. Look, Seven Blue, I don't like WWE stuff. I was an NWA, WCW guy. When WWE was the only game in North America, really, that's what I watched, but I wasn't happy about it. And now that I have another option, I don't watch WWE. And from everything I've seen, I am happier that way. Do I like people that work there? Absolutely. Gunter, formerly known as Walter, love that guy. Xavier Woods, love that guy. That sort of stuff. But I can't bear to watch their program. I just can't do it.
I can't argue with that because, I mean, in the short time I've been learning how wrestling flows and, you know, coming to enjoy it, the camera work alone is just not great. It judders and jumps and doesn't give you the chance to see what you're here to see.
You never saw it at its worst. Its worst, I'm not kidding, I saw 24 camera cuts in 45 seconds.
Yep. Cookie Mama just nailed it, actually. Going back to a previous subject.
Yeah.
The gimmick thing. If you can't make an elevator pitch on your gimmick, then you're overcomplicating it.
Beautiful way of phrasing it, Cookie. Basara asks, which is better in terms of wrestling-related songs, Crusher by the Novas or Pencil Neck Geek by Fred Blassie? Probably Crusher by the Novas, but I'd need to go back and listen to them again. Let me see. I'm scrolling down. Seven Blue also asked, thoughts on event tickets now costing tens of thousands of dollars? Fuck that.
Concur.
It is. Here's the thing. Earlier this week, one of the TKO folks went full mask off and said, you know, they used to do pricing so they could have families to come, but they weren't maximizing their ticket potential. And I'm like, okay, all right, well, you just told everybody, it's bullshit because you want people to bring their kids to the show so they become fans too. But no, since you're going to maximize your revenue, you're going to push to make more money now at the expense of killing your future business. Have fun, piss off, not going to miss you.
You just hit on something I could go on a long diatribe about.
We're not doing late stage capitalism soapboxing. I'm moving to the next thing.
Indeed.
Let's see. Looking down, Cody.
What Weird Al song would be best as an intro for a wrestler?
I can tell you which one has been used as an intro for a wrestler.
Go on.
There was a match in... It was called Blackjack Brawl. It was called UWF. It was run by, I think, a guy named Herb Abrams. Herb was just all over the damn place. Chavo Guerrero Sr. and Eddie Guerrero were booked to be in a match. And as they came to the ring, I was shocked to discover that the music playing them to the ring was Taco Grande. And I'm not kidding.
Oh.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
Yeah. Coyote said, have you thought about having one of these streams just being a stories and Q&A only stream? I didn't know if there was enough people who'd be interested in that. Like, I've never presumed that I'm that interesting, but...
I mean, you've got still 94 people hanging out despite the last match ending some time ago, so...
Yeah, that's true. But
I'd also bring up the fact you've been doing the Four Corners podcast for how long?
Oh!
Also true.
Hang on, let me look that up. Because I've been hitting the head and I forget things.
It happens.
The Four Corners podcast, we started doing it on, let's see, sort by oldest to newest. The first one that's listed, is May 3rd, 2018.
Yeah, I'd say 7 years means you've got an audience.
No, not really. We just do it for the love of the game. We don't get a lot of listeners to it. If you want to find it, it is Four Corners Podcast. That's the number 4, capital C in corners, with no space between those. And if you want to find it on YouTube, my friend streams it on there under the channel name Brad Plays 81.
Parallax makes a valid point. Maybe if you throw up a link.
There.
Grimos, don't put that evil on me. The dog's already trying to eat my socks.
Don't do that. And so...
Bully Snake making the valid point. If you stream it, they will watch.
Well, yeah. So there you go. That's the thing is that wrestling is so wide and so varied that I've gotten to a place where I'm really, when you say wrestling, people, oh, yeah, like WWE stuff, and I'm like, okay, everybody knows that because that's the name that's basically stuck around, but no. Here's my biggest problem. Not my biggest problem. Here is one of my biggest problems with modern day WWE stuff, is they like having everybody work the same style. They like having everybody work the same way. And they do that when you have the opportunity. WCW did this, AEW does this, lots of places do it, where you can have different, it's the 3-ring circus idea. If you don't like the lions and tigers, maybe you'll like the clowns. If you don't like the clowns, maybe you'll like the acrobats. If you don't like the acrobats, maybe you'll like the fire eaters. Having a variety of different styles on your show is a huge benefit. But WWE likes everything slowed down, unless it's NXT, and then they go and never stop for anything because they've laid everything out ahead of time and they're doing the match they literally rehearsed. You know, that joke that people did about wrestling for decades, that they practiced their stuff ahead of time. And it's like, why are you doing that? And because they're not really training people how to wrestle there, they're training people how to memorize doing moves that they laid out. But if I go to AEW, then I get the opportunity of seeing luchadors do stuff. I get to see heavyweights do stuff. If I want to have a match that's just big meaty men slapping meat, we're probably going to see that. And you know what? The crowd's going to chant meat whenever these two big folks hit each other. And
I'm remembering Bryan Danielson versus Minoru Suzuki, where it was basically just them slapping the ever-living crap out of each other.
Yes.
There was very little, boots off ground shenanigans, as opposed to, say, literally anything that has to do with, I don't know, the Young Bucks, any of the Luchas.
God, I love
frickin' anything Will Ospreay does, because that dude has that dude is clearly attempting to enter the aviation field.
Yeah, there's a reason that his nickname is the Aerial Assassin.
Yes, and it's completely different. Yes. Watching that versus watching Ospreay versus watching the FTR, the dog collar match we previously mentioned.
Here, I tell you what, you want
different.
A really good example of a straight up great tag team match. It just aired yesterday on Collision. If you have Max, you can watch it on there, or there may be other places to watch it. It's FTR versus Adam Priest and Tom Billington. This does not sound remarkable, but they have a hell of a match. Here's the thing. Adam Priest has been like the top non-signed indie name in the US for a while now. Tom Billington is the Dynamite Kid's son, who does not behave like the Dynamite Kid did. And they go out there and had these just had some utter barn burner of a match with FTR, and it was outstanding. Adam Priest vaults the ropes and does a tornado DDT to Cash Wheeler, and it's just beautiful, right?
Hell yeah.
And so it is. The reason that I like AEW so much is they get not only a variety of stuff, but I get... Obviously, it's all a show, but the way they behave and talk and do things makes it so much easier for me to suspend my disbelief and buy into the show, as opposed to watching WWE stuff, which it feels so overproduced to me. And now they've started slapping branding on everything, because the tables have the Slim Jim logo on them, and the ladders have logos on them, and they had 2-3 hour pay-per-view shows that only had 4 matches, and the rest of it was taken up by commercials. I can't do it anymore.
That is painful.
No. I just can't. Look, I'm sorry. If that's your thing and you enjoy... Yeah, the Prime ring. One WrestleMania, they were sponsored by Prime, and instead of having their company logo in the middle of the mat, there was that fucking Prime bottle outline. And
oh, God. Ugh.
And so, what I'm saying is, if you enjoy that, do not let me ruin your enjoyment. If you like it, go ahead. Understand, I'm not going to agree with you. I'm not.
All I can think of when you're describing this is Trent Reznor in his music, Nine Inch Nails, said it best. Every day is exactly the same. Like, that's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
The way you're describing this,
now,
man.
Hippocampus Hamster brings up a funny point. I'm waiting for them to slap logos on wrestler attire. I had the idea of doing that as a gimmick at one point, wearing a bodysuit and just slapping logos all over it as a heel. Just in the middle of the match, I stop and go, all right, it's time for the Pepsi clothesline, and calling that out and going to and just pissing people off with that sort of shit.
Oh, God.
But here's the problem. I can't put that on my gear and have it go anywhere, right? Because the moment any of them find out that I'm doing this, it's like, oh shit, that puts an end to that. Real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
this is a Blue Chew stiff arm, something like that.
The only way you could get away with doing that would be to get the actual sponsorship, right. At which point you're doing it for them, not for you, so...
It would still... Well, they're not going to like it because I'm doing it to get people mad.
That too. And there's actually another observation. It is possible to play a bad guy that makes people mad in the wrong way.
Yes. And... This is the Draft King drop kick. Oh my god. Yes.
Oh god, what's the wrestler's name? It's so I'm gonna make a comparison here. Oh god, what's her name? Monet.
Mercedes Monet.
Mercedes Monet versus MJF. Both are heels. Both are utterly hateable. At least from where I'm set, one of them comes across as just trashy, and frankly, I'm looking at it like, no, like you're not even fun to hate. And the other one plays it up and is actually the dickhead that you look at and you're like, I hate the crap out of you, and watching you get what's coming to you is fun.
So, one of the things that and that's fine. Different people are gonna react to different characters in different ways.
Of course.
Mercedes Monet is one of the damnedest best women wrestlers on the planet. And here's the thing. She is so being one of the best women's wrestlers on the planet means you're one of the best wrestlers on the planet.
Yes.
But for her division, she is like one of the tippy top best in the world. I understand. You don't like it, it irritates you, but part of what gets Monet on TV is Monet has the snotty, arrogant, I'm the boss, I'm the best kind of thing. But man, she can go too. So it's not going to work for everybody.
True.
It's not going to work, and that's okay.
That you're kind of reinforcing my point though, which is you can be an amazing wrestler, but if your character that you are portraying, you can go too far on the being the scumbag to the point where you're not even fun to hate. You're just kind of oh look, it's that person again, and then you lose people because the personality is not one they want to watch. And I would say that doing the super corpo branding man would probably edge into that territory.
It may very well.
That's really what I'm going for.
So
because unfortunately, character quality and quality of how good you are actually doing the physical stuff, is not entirely same.
So Vera Thragna's hitting it. That's go away heat. It used to be called It used to be called X-Pac heat because X-Pac had some really bad go away heat for a stretch in the mid-aughts. And
could you explain the term, because I've never heard it before?
Go away heat is not I don't like you, boo. It's I'm going to turn the TV off and not watch anymore because I don't like you. And that's going to vary. That's going to vary from person to person because, for example, for you, Mercedes Monet has go away heat. For me, CM Punk has go away heat.
Yeah, no, I'm there with you.
And so it is there's plenty of reasons it could happen. There's lots of things and it might be a personal thing, or it might let me think for it. Okay, Vern Gagne killed his territory, the AWA, because Vern Gagne had Hulk Hogan and Kurt Hennig, both, Mr. Perfect, had them in the AWA. And he drove them away and killed his territory because he would not put the belt on them when they were popular. He would make them wait. He would screw them out of a win and wait 6 months before he'd put the belt on them, at which point people have quit coming to the show because they're just like, fuck it. I ain't enjoying this. I ain't coming back. So, if you want... Okay. True Cicero asked about wrestlers taking it too far in the ring. And Parallax hits on one. Big Van Vader and Stan Hansen. Two big old dudes.
Again, talking about meaty men slapping meat.
Big old dudes.
They look like bears pawing for salmon.
And what happened was... they both had a style that was refined in Japan. These were guys that were stiff. They They didn't work their shots, right? They hit hard. And Stan Hansen comes to the ring, and he's got a bull rope that's got a cowbell on it because he's the cowboy Stan Hansen. I mean, that's his finish. Fuzzy says that my character has the power of Stan Hansen in his arm. Stan Hansen is Lariat Stan Hansen, okay? Like, this is the trope maker for that. Hansen comes, and Big Van Vader's just a big, meaty dude, not muscly ripped, okay? Like strongman style, functional strong kind of looking thing. He comes to the ring, and they're gonna have this hard match, and Hansen whips the rope at him because that's what Hansen does, and his bull rope hits the top rope, and it whips that cowbell down into the side of Vader's head, and Vader thought he did it on purpose. Yes, Vader was an NFL lineman too. Vader thought he did it on purpose, so he got in the ring, and they started like going at each other for real. Stan Hansen hit Vader so hard that Vader's eye was actually knocked out of its socket. Now,
I've heard of this one, yeah.
Swelling, I've seen the video. The swelling of Vader's eyelid kept it from going any further, and he worked it back into socket.
Ugh.
Yeah. And these guys worked together again in the future. Yeah. Like, that's they even had, I don't know if they tagged before or after that happened, but they tagged together too, right? Now, you want an example, I was there for it live example? I will tell you I was there for it live example. And listen to this for a second, okay? Because I don't usually name names and bury someone in telling stories, but fuck this guy. He's on the sex offender registry for getting a 15-year-old pregnant.
Oh, so, Jesus.
Yeah. I went to go work at it was a 3-promotion show. 3 promotions, 2 rings. The main event was, if you have a Kentucky wrestling license and you show up, you can be in the 2-ring Battle Royal main event. You ain't gonna win, but you can be in. You didn't get paid unless you were on the card. I was on the card. I was in the only match on the card that didn't have title belts on the, that didn't have a title belt at stake. Anyway, so Alex and I have our match, and it goes really well because Alex and I always work real well together. And we go into the main event. So this dipshit Matty B, you don't, in a battle royal, you don't bump because you don't have room for it. You don't hit the mat unless everything is cleared out. And we're doing stuff, and we're hitting each other, and bam, 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 got each other in the corner. And there was a guy who was a longtime Kentucky wrestler who was Vic the Bruiser. And Vic was kind of built like Vader, big old black dude. And here's the thing, Vic was very much big on the respect aspect of it, be polite, be respectful, that sort of stuff. So I went over, first time I ever met Vic was that night. I went over, I shook his hand, I introduced myself. I said, sir, if you want to do anything with me, please let me know. I hope you have a great night. And I left him the hell alone. Well, we're out there doing this, and me and one of the other guys, we're just like, hell with it. We're just getting in the corner. It all starts in one of the rings, and we just get in the corner, and we're hitting each other in the corner because it keeps us out of everybody's way. Matty bumped across Vic's Achilles tendon. Like, Vic is not exactly knelt, but it's kind of like a runner's pose, like he was stepping forward, he was looking. Matty bumped across the back of his foot and ankle, which is incredibly dumb, because that could have been a really bad injury out of nowhere. He knew better because someone told him not to do it like 30 seconds beforehand, and then he did it to Vic. Vic turned around, grabbed him, because there's the first ring that everybody starts in. When you're eliminated from the first ring, go to the second ring. You're eliminated from the second ring, you're out. By the time this happened, I'd already gotten myself eliminated. I'd already worked a match. I'm like, you know what? I've worked a match. I've done all this. I'm out. I'm done. I'm good. I got myself eliminated. I went to the back so I could change and relax.
Yeah.
This happens, and Vic grabs Maddie. Maddie's on the mat, and Maddie's a white boy trying to do a ghetto gimmick, so he's got like a basketball jersey on over his singlet. Vic takes that and pulls it off of him, and then just starts lighting him up. Open hand chops. I know he did because I saw the bruises from it. And he's doing this, just bam, 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 lighting him up. And everybody in the ring has backed off. Because, well, frankly, moron, you earned this. And Matty goes to try and get up, and one of the other longtime guys walks over, puts his boot on Matty's head, and keeps him there. And it's just like, oh, holy shit. I was in the back already. I didn't know about this until later. And they put him there, and Vic lit him up. And then when he did get up, they had everybody else line up to light him up the same way. Not as hard as Vic did, because frankly, Vic was really good at it. But I mean, he got the absolute dog shit chopped out of him. And he came back with, like, I could see where Vic hit him. Why? Because there's the outline of Vic's hand as a bruise on it. And when he came back, and I was like, oh, did you piss off Vic? And he said, yeah, I bumped across his Achilles. And I went, yeah, you earned that. Because I'm not going to have any sympathy. Moron. Did it go too far? Yeah, probably. I mean, if you took that anywhere else, that'd be assault. The thing is, why is this acceptable? Somebody, there's still 92 of you here. God bless you, you're still here. Why is this acceptable? Here's why. In the wrestling ring, you trust the other person with your body. It is not like we're doing this. We know what we're doing, but we are trusting each other to do this properly so that we don't get injured. Every time you fall in the ring, it hurts. It just does. I can't even do it anymore. My neck's too screwed up. I can't bump. We're trusting you with it. And if someone abuses that trust because they're careless, or because they just don't give a shit, or they're being malicious about it, and Lurking Beard, you use the word receipt. Yeah, you catch a receipt for it. I'm working a match with somebody, and I'm throwing punches, pop, 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 and one of them, the guy leans the wrong way, or I lean into it a little more, or something like that. And I end up hitting him way harder than I meant to. And it's like, well, shit, I didn't mean to do that. I'm probably going to catch a receipt. He's going to hit me back hard, and it's usually a sign of like, hey, back it off. And usually, I didn't get receipts very often because, first of all, I'm trying to take care of the other guy, so I didn't stiff them very often. But in the cases when it happened, I'd step to him and go, oh, damn, dude, I'm sorry about that. And you need a receipt or something like that. And the fact that I stepped up and owned it, people were usually like, okay, he didn't do this on purpose, that sort of stuff. When Matty, the moron, because fuck this guy, did that, did something that straight up could have injured someone who is a Kentucky independent wrestling legend, for good or for bad, and had been told not to, and did it anyway. Yeah, folks made an example out of him because he wasn't learning the lesson. I only really ever had to do that to somebody once, and I only hit him one time, and my response, and I said, are you going to do that again? He goes, no, sir. But, I mean, the other thing is, if you're going to throw chops in the ring, open hand chops, you generally can expect to get them back. I did not throw chops. If someone chopped me, I'd put them in the corner, and I used roundhouse kicks to the stomach as one of my things. And so, if you chopped me, I was going to give you a roundhouse kick to the gut that I felt was appropriate for how you chopped me. And I had someone complain about it once who was also fucking Matty B. And I said, yeah, it's because you chopped me. He goes, yeah, but you kicked me. I said, I don't throw chops. And I just looked at him. And he didn't say anything else because his ass isn't gonna big league on me. It was, you know. Coyote asked, "Is it generally obvious when it's an accident on purpose?" It's hard to tell, man. It can vary wildly. It can just be that thing. Booker T once said that Steve Austin's working punches were like just getting beat to death, you know, because Austin would be moving so fast. He would be swinging so fast with it because Steve Austin matches after his neck injury were basically all punches with a stunner and maybe something else here or there. So that's what he had. So he kept the speed up. He was a cardiovascular maniac. But it can happen. Sometimes it's an accident and you're aware of it, and then sometimes it just kind of happened and you're like, shit. And there are some people who just work stiff. Big Van Vader worked stiff and he expected you to give it back to him. Big Van Vader was going to rock you with some stuff. He expected you to rock him back. So, how much training in martial arts is important? It helps, Coyote, because frankly, you're already accustomed to some of it. It's not necessary or important. The reason that they like using amateur wrestlers is because amateur wrestlers kind of already do some of the spots that people like to do. And they're used to the cardiovascular part of it. They're used to the workout that goes with it. I went into it with, at the time, 20s, 10, 16, 17 years of martial arts experience when I went into it. So I was kind of already into it. I had already learned how to bump from doing judo classes. And whenever I did that, everybody's like, "How do you already know how to do that?" And I'm like, I've done judo. Like, this is the same kind of thing. So there was a lot of it that I had kind of already picked up on. So thoughts on the Samoan SWAT team coming out to Don't Worry, Be Happy? That's pretty funny. But we're also like 40 minutes past the end of the hour.
Yeah, kind of.
So, but it's subathon, so what the hell, right? Anyway,
pretty much.
Next week will be Mad Ducks Mayhem Terrible Trios Tournament to crown the trio. Here's the thing: the trios titles will not be defended. The trios titles, my plan is that once a year we'll have a trios tournament, and then for the year we'll have this guy will be one of the trio champions. Okay. It's not, I don't want to have too many belts floating around and too much to track. But next week we're starting 2 hours earlier. Good Lord, there are 94 of you listening. That's fascinating. Thank you all for being here. If I didn't have to go to work and take my kids to school in the morning, I'd stay and tell more. And can I come to the next training camp? Message me about it, Granite. Yeah, well, I've got 12 teams, and I've got to get through an entire tournament of them. So, anyway, look forward to it, and I don't know, if we get enough response, maybe one time I will just do a Q&A stream sometime. I'll tell you when I'm going to do it ahead of time, so folks aren't like, what the hell is this? Or one fall is not on any of the teams. What I'll do is
get a jobber team just for the shits and giggles of it. One fall on the tough guys.
Yes, I could, but I've already got 12 teams because I was trying to get as many people on as I could. And if I throw a 13th team in there, then it's like, what's that do to your bracket? So, anyway. If I do just a Q&A stream, I'll throw some matches on in the background to go while we talk and get some folks in that for feeding questions and that sort of stuff. Anyway, everybody, thank you for joining us tonight. Do a 1 hour Q&A before the regular. Maybe I'll do that. A night I'm going to do that. I'll tell everybody ahead of time. Here's the thing, and this is important for all y'all. I need you to hear this. When I from about Tuesday of last week until earlier today, I was in a real bad place. And Verithragna, I used to teach 5-hour classes. I'm good for it. I was in a real bad place, but I also knew, even though I was in a bad place, that I can't roll over and give up. I need for all of you to take care of yourselves. I need for you to come back. All 93 of you, I need you to come back next week for our trios tournament. I need you guys to come back. If you're in the U.S. or Canada, you can call or text 988. That's the National Mental Health Crisis Line. If you need other assistance, you can call 211 for your local United Way and affiliates. You matter. Take care of it. The world is better with you in it. And here's what I'm going to do is, for tonight, I'm going to leave not with my usual outro, but I'm going to leave with a message from Randy Savage himself. And I'm going to let this play out, and then I'll see you guys next week. Thank you, Aiden. Thank you, Mo, for being here. And everybody,
thank you for having us.
Thanks for having me.
We will catch you next time.
Winners never win and winners never quit. And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Oh yeah, that's just the way that it is. And if you get knocked down, you dust yourself off, you get up, you get over it, you stay strong, you stay confident, and you get right back up and you just kind of grin to yourself. You know why? Because you believe in yourself. And you're going to get knocked down. But it's the person that gets back up again is the person that I respect. And I respect you because you believe in yourself. When you believe in yourself, I believe in you. Because I know that you're the type of person that's going to go all the way. I know you're the type of person that's going to battle and win at all costs, at all odds, against all odds. Because that's the type of person that you are when you believe in yourself. It's the only way to go. And that's the bottom line. And I want to say something else. It's very nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. You've got a lot of nice people over here doing a lot of nice things. And I think it's just great. And I want to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everybody. And when you're leaving here today, while they're passing out gifts, because George Steinbrenner made this all possible, I just want to take off these glasses right here, and I want you to look me in the eye, and I want to shake hands with each and every one of you. And I want to realize when I'm looking at your eyes that you believe in yourself, because I believe in you, because I know that you can be all that you want to be.